Welcome back, Rivals. This is Xonia, and you are in the zone. Today, we'll be taking a look at my top 10 strangest cards in UR. UR has come up with some very interesting cards over the years. Many cards make perfect sense in their clan, or the concept behind the card is very logical. For example, Aliens in Sacrom. But sometimes the cards UR makes are just way out there. So since being strange is purely subjective, I won't do any breakdowns for strange cards in UR, okay? So today we're going to just take a look at our top 10 guidelines and then go straight into our top 10. My rules or guidelines for being a strange card are 1. That something in or on the card must not make complete logical sense. It just has to be at least a little strange. 2. It must not be from Soleil. These are not really UR cards, and as such cannot qualify as a strange card that came from UR. The backstory and the cards are originally from comic books, originally from a completely different company, and so to me, I'm not going to count those as potential strange UR cards. And finally, 3. Creepy artwork may contribute to strangeness, but let's not confuse strange with creepy. We're looking for the strangest cards, not the creepiest cards. So as always, my list is not the definitive one, it's just my own personal opinion. I promise that if I left your favorite strange card off, it wasn't on purpose. So let's get to it. For honorable mentions, we have Titus from Freaks, Hawk from Sentinel, Carmen from Sentinel, and Miss Nova from Roots. Let's begin with our 4 honorable mentions. First up is Titus, the man-eating, genetically modified tiger of the Freaks. Look at that stomach! What the heck? I mean, I get that he's been modified, and I even understand the whole man-eating thing, okay. But I don't think being a man-eating tiger does that to your stomach. Ugh, what the heck? Next up is Hawk. As a card, Hawk is nearly flawless. There's nothing strange about his artwork either. The strangeness of Hawk comes entirely from his bio. If you look down in the red, this 8/6 SOA monster joined the Sentinel. Why? To beat up the mascot of a company called Mega Nuts. And the mascot's name is Nutty. What? What? That came out of nowhere. Next up, following Hawk, is another Sentinel, Carmen. Carmen gets in solely because of her go-go gadget, guns. You have an Inspector Gadget-inspired card, and you can pretty much do anything with her. And you go with chest guns. Well, to each their own, I guess. Finally, the infamous Miss Nova. All I can say is, anyone who voted for her is a troll. There were so many better options. I can't believe that this card even exists. It's so strange. Alright then, Rivals, let's get into the top 10. In 10th place from FPC, Lao CR. This card seemed absolutely normal until you got to his final artwork. If anyone says that they expected that huge smiley face, well, then they're probably lying to you. So random. So strange. In 9th place, from Freaks, is Nanastasia, or Nanastasia. A bearded woman, yada yada, okay, nothing really special here, I've heard that before, but have you actually read the bio? A bear murdered, or at least almost murdered, Nanastasia's mother while she was pregnant, and its hair broke through her mom's skin and stuck to her. Now she uses it to play music and hide weapons. So, sometimes she plays music while the weapons are hidden in it? Well, and anyway, either way, this card just made things get a whole lot weirder. In 8th place, from Vortex, we have Bubblegum. This is the future? In the future, there is only war and Bubblegum. Of all the things that you could do to someone, why would you create a weapon that is made of bubblegum? Heck, Nilo looks more imposing than this guy. You would never expect to see a guy like this in a clan with sentient, deadly crystal monsters, would you? Well, I guess you will, and you are. Also, doesn't his level 2 backpack kinda look like it has a face? Creepy. Ugh. In 7th place, from All-Stars, Terry CR. For the entire card's concept. What in the world is up with this card? Seriously. So first we have this random sentient golf ball named Birdie from a random planet who offers candy to a little girl in an abandoned theater to help it get home by hitting it with a magical set of golf clubs. Just what exactly was going on when they made this card? There has to be some kind of reference that I'm missing here. But man, this card is weird. Up next, in 6th place, from Montana, we have Gary. Montana is a clan that has very little strangeness going on in it. I mean, let's be honest here. It's a mafia-esque clan, so the outline for characters is pretty straightforward. Gary, however, has a fetish for stockings. Okay, even that I understand somewhat, but of all things, that is his defining characteristic. That is the thing that is supposed to sell me that he is someone who can survive in Clint City. I mean, not only that, but Gary wears them in almost all of his pictures, with his level 3 art showing a high heel placed directly over his face. And to top it off, he joined the clan because of Lise Taria's nylon stockings. Let me just say this. I don't care if you're a big 5 card. It's weird to know that the closest I may ever come to actually owning you is having the fetish robber that you gave your stockings to. Coming in top 5, 5th place from Jungo, Hute. Those balloons. Just making the top 5 is Hute. This llama is really weird. I mean, like, seriously, he's a party-holic. He's an almost wasted llama with a strange fascination for streamers and balloons. I mean, seriously, just look at any of his artwork, and there is no doubt that this strange little llama deserves to be in the top 5. In 4th place from Sacrom, Ramsey. In 4th, we have the cook who kills everyone, and is actually a type of Jello himself. I mean, this is taking the whole alien thing in Sacrom to a new level for me. Sentient gelatin. Let me say that again. Sentient gelatin. I'm pretty sure that nothing else needs to be said about this flan man. It's pretty self-evident. Coming in 3rd place, from Junks, is this real life? Bunny. This is the card that most people probably prefer not to level. I mean, he's an imaginary friend who has come to life. And is she a person, a goat, the world's scariest rabbit? I'm honestly, at this point, I have no idea. But I do know one thing. This card is strange. I don't think anyone saw the level 3 in artworks coming when they started this game. Especially when Bunny used to be one of the first cards handed out to newer players. In 2nd place, from Roots, Kerlix, the vegetarian plant. Wait, so does that make him cannibalistic? Or whatever the term would be for a vegetable eating vegetables? Who thinks of making a vegetarian plant and then bills it like it's a good thing? Crazy strange you are. But also, I've got to give him points. This is really creative. And UR's strangest card for me goes to 1st place from Piranhas, Selma. What is she? You see, look, I've been playing UR for over 6 years, and I still have no idea just what Selma is. I mean, seriously. I mean, like, I can kind of make a face out, maybe, but how does that even work? I mean, how, what, she has more than 2 arms? Are those arms? Why is her head a sewing kit? Why are her arms on her head? I don't think prosthetics worked that way. Why does she have a button eye in her second artwork and then real eyes in her third artwork? There are just far more questions than answers, and the longer that I stare at this card, it's the same on all 4 levels of her artwork. How does her ability even work? Wouldn't the red string... Whatever, I give up. You win, Selma. You are the queen of strange. Well, this concludes my top 10 strangest cards in UR. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked this video, then feel free to like it, favorite it, and share it. Don't forget to leave a comment below, and while you're there, let me know what you thought of my top 10. Do you think Selma is the strangest card in UR? Feel free to leave your own top 10 in the comments below, or tell me what your favorite strange card in UR is. And of course, don't forget to subscribe for more of my Urban Rivals videos. This is Xonia, and you've been in the zone.